We have so many stories in our lives, but our stories are not always heard. On the Hear My True Story podcast, we tell our own true stories.
Before the white car parked, our head teacher had scattered. Looking at him, I could only see his tie that was flying backwards, waving at us, and he disappeared in thin air.
I want to share my life story. I want to share my voice with the people because I know that just a small joke I can tell through this podcast, it will make someone smile.
When you ask me what I fear most in life, I would definitely respond to you and say it's fear itself.
We are fighting for togetherness. We are fighting for equal rights. We are fighting to end injustice.
You don't have to be a storyteller or writer because, guess what? Life writes the best stories.
Hear my true story.
This is your favorite time of the week with your number one podcast.
Hear my true story.
Kumamode wendwane ndarega kwaria nonge rĩrĩa tũrĩ nawe ona korwo nĩ wandera cianyu nĩ ndarega na ndikwenda kĩũria onjera ngoyo nĩ kazini yaku na nĩ wocio watwarwo rumande te tondũ ira warutwo igoti-inĩ marathecanganaga nĩ ũndũ waku.
Yeah, my dear listeners, welcome to Hear My True Story podcast. It is me, your host, Otako, and I'm really excited to have you again this wonderful week. Guess what? Yes, today we have again our dear, who was once a co-host and she disappeared. Yes, maybe you can introduce yourself so that the listeners get to know who is behind the microphone before we talk about what are we going to talk about today.
Thank you so much, Otako. I am your girl, Carol J. Smith. Yes, I'm so happy and so happy to be here. Thank you for having me, Otako.
Yeah, thank you for coming and also for allowing to be part of this wonderful conversation. Yeah, today I'm happy to have you. Is this a small studio or is it in the living room with a table and trying to record an episode? If you hear us kind of like whispering, I have my small daughter who is not sleeping quite so far away from the living room. So I just asked my dear guest today, Carol J. Smith, to maybe talk normally, at least not to whisper. So in case you hear people whispering, don't be shocked. It's that we are trying to not wake my young daughter who's sleeping right now. It's already 10 p.m. Yeah, but because it's summer. So yeah.
I will try not to whisper.
Yeah, please don't whisper.
I will try not to.
Yeah. So, my dear listeners, I hope I can manage to have this in 1 hour. Yeah. So, as I told you, today I just wanted to talk about something really interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, me as a Otako, I say myself, I'm an immigrant, someone who came from another country, and then I moved to Germany. So there are many things that happen in life. So one time I was just sitting there and I was saying, Otako, sit, relax, count how many friends have you made so far since you came to Germany.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't make over 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then I said, okay, why is it that I don't have so many friends? Yes, that's the question. So today we are going to talk about a wonderful conversation, making friends in Germany. Yeah. It is really interesting. It's so interesting that it is so difficult to make friends in German. Me, I find it as a person a difficult thing. It's really challenging to make friends in Germany, but more challenging to make friends in Germany as an immigrant.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like really, I don't even know what to tell you about that, because for sure, it's almost not possible to make friends here. It's like you either try to put yourself out there, but people don't see you also for who you are. They just like, first they judge you, and then they're like, maybe we don't want to be friends with this person. However much you try, it's very hard to make friends here. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. So that, thank you for saying that, because my question was like, why is it so hard? That's the question to you. Okay. Why is it so hard to make friends? I mean, what is your experience like when you try to make friends in Germany? I mean, did you find it difficult than your expectation when you came to Germany as a person in 2019 before you came to Germany? What was your expectation and why is it so hard? Yeah, and what was your initial experience of trying hard to make friends?
Yeah, I will start with a story. Like I love telling stories. So when I came in 2019 to Germany, and so I had no one apart from you guys that I already knew from Uganda. Then I landed in Wangen im Allgäu, like this southern part of Germany. And so, in Uganda we have this culture where you talk to people in the taxi, in the matatu. This is like a small bus with 14 people, 14 passengers like you. Someone starts with a small talks about religion, and everyone contributes to it. So I come here, I thought it is the same. I'm in the train sitting. I remember I was traveling from Ravensburg to Wangen. I start talking to a guy. The guy looks at me like he literally gives me a big eye. He looks at me, I'm like, maybe he doesn't talk, or maybe he's like these people who don't know how to talk, who don't talk,
who has an hearing impairment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That. So this is what I thought. So I stood up, I left this person, I went to another person. I sat like where these 4 people sit, and there was a lady and a man. And then I started asking them, I don't remember, was it about weather, something. They both just looked at me. They did not reply me. And then I felt so bad. I really felt so bad. I felt uncomfortable. I thought like, okay, maybe I smell, or maybe my mouth smells, that maybe they smelled it, because if someone talks to me when their mouth smells, I will look away, or. So I left that day. I was really pissed. I was not happy about it. Then the next time I was in the bus, I tried to talk to someone, again, like German. I don't know. I wouldn't tell that they were German or that they were white. I tried to talk to them. They didn't.
You can't just say they were Europeans.
Okay. Sorry.
But yeah, they're Germans, maybe.
Yes, yeah.
Who knows?
Yes, they were Europeans. That's true. I don't know. I'm really sorry about that.
I know you're not sorry. They're Germans because they are living in German. Yeah. So we said they're Germans, maybe.
Yeah. And then I talked to this girl, like they looked young. I expected them, like they were, I said hi, they said hi back. And, but then that was it. The other thing that I tried to put on the conversation, they did not reply to that. Then in the same bus, there was someone, he comes from Africa. He came from, I think, Togo or something like that. He told me, do not waste your time, my sister. These people don't want to talk to us. This is what he told me. I was like, why? Because I'm new. I think it was my first month in the country. I was like, why? And then I told him stories about Uganda. Then he was also telling me stories about Togo. But going back to the question that why is it hard for people to make conversations or to be friends with us? Maybe people just judge us when they just look at us. They think we don't know the language, or maybe they have enough friends already. Maybe they think we will not understand them. Because I wouldn't say that I don't have friends here. I have friends that I met in Germany. But how I met them is like the people that I lived with in the WG, this Wohngemeinschaft. I lived with them in the Vonge mine shaft, and then we remained friends. We remained in contact,
Yeah, for my listeners, these VGAs that they're like community living houses where you find people sharing one house or one apartment, but they use the same kitchen, they use the same toilet, they use the same living room. That makes them, of course.
Say that like so much. They use the same things.
Yeah, they use the same thing. They use the same toilet. Yeah.
Anyway, this is what. So when this is how I made friends. This is how I made friends. Like I made one friend of mine. She's half Germany, half French. Yeah, and the other ones I met from the Ausbildung when I was doing my apprenticeship. That's how I met them. But with some I don't have contact anymore because it was just the thing connecting us for us to be friends because we're both in the same situation.
So they are not your friends. To be clear, because in Germany, a friend is a friend.
Yeah.
Where I come from, anyone who you know will say, that is my friend, because they know you by name, they see you, maybe you met somewhere and they say, that is my friend. Yeah. In Germany, they'll say, no, to be mine back.
Someone I know.
I know you. I know you. Someone I know.
Yeah.
You are not my friend. So I'm talking about a friend in Germany.
I don't know. I think I have one. Like from Germany. Like I think I have only one. Oh my God, I have only one friend. No. Do I think that other people are my friends yet they are not my friends?
Yes, it can be like that.
That is sad.
That you made, of course, I'm your friend.
Yes, you are my friend, but you're not my friend from Germany, you know? You're my friend from Uganda.
My wife, she's your friend.
She is, but I also met her in Uganda.
Your friend Mandy.
I also met her in Uganda. And I met her in Uganda.
So let's talk about the friend that you met in Germany.
Yes, the ones that I met in Germany, they are like, I think one is from Nepal, but we are not even very connected anymore. We were so connected, but girl things happened. And then
it's okay, you can keep that story.
I'm keeping it. Yeah. So her, and then I think that one from France and Germany. Then who else? Then one from Russia, but we're also not that tight. We only talk once in a while, Who else? I think those are the only friends I have from Germany.
Yeah, I hope they listen to this wonderful podcast. Because
I hope they don't. I hope
Carol Jesh Timith says you are friends.
Yeah.
Nepal, Russia, international friends, international border, continental friendships.
Germany friends, I don't have so many. I only have one. Besides the people that I know from Uganda, honestly, I only have one friend who comes from Germany.
Those beside those that you go to learn from Uganda,
yes.
But those that you made friends here, just one friend
but
maybe.
Does it count if they come from other countries?
It counts.
Okay. Yeah, then I have many. I have one from Togo, one from Nepal, one from Brazil, one from mostly they're international.
Yes, because they have international cultural backgrounds of making friends. Togo.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Nepal.
Yeah. Brazil.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
It's really sad because these are people who can join you because they have a story to tell of moving from another country in Germany. Then those who are born and raised in Germany.
I only have one. I honestly only have one.
Your ex.
Oh, my ex. But my ex. But do you think that my ex is my friend? We be friends, then we break up even the friendship. We be friends again, then the friendship breaks up. He's like my ex-friend and also my ex-boyfriend. Yeah. Oh my God. I've never thought about this thing before. How many friends I have or how many friends I've made since I came here. But most of my friends, honestly speaking, I all know them from Uganda. And we still remained in contact. We still remained with this connection.
Yeah, with this connection.
Connection.
Yeah.
Remained there. Do you have friends? Otako?
I have friends.
Where do your friends come from?
They come from around the world. Yeah, but if you are to talk about friends that I made in Germany, I have
Oh, really?
Kenyan friends. I have someone from Kenya that I made here in Germany as my friend. He's called Eddie. He's a bus driver here in Marburg. Very interesting.
A bus driver.
Yeah, he's a very interesting guy. He's very inspiring guy, I can tell you. Because when I saw him driving the bus, I was like, yeah, I'm inspired to see a person who's like me, taking responsible of many people in a bus to get job.
Yeah.
That is one of the things I respect. And then I have someone from
You don't know where
Zambia.
your
I
friend comes
have
from.
someone from Benin. I have someone from there's one Togo. There's also someone from Cameroon. You know. So, but you find that they're all black African people.
Yeah.
Black African people.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're also white African people. You should understand that. That's why I be clear. Black African people
Okay.
moves to Germany. Because also they are white Africans.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So to be clear,
But do you have any German friends?
that's a very good question. I have people that I know. But I learned in German, friend is different from people I know. Before I call someone a friend, I know them. Yes, I have some friends from my wife that become friends because they are friends of my wife. Yes, they are also my friends. I meet them, say, hello, how are you? You're good, I'm good. Yeah, but of course, I know them because they know my wife.
Yeah.
But if you talk about the friends I made as me, Otako,
Yeah.
I'm still counting. Also, there are some people that I know, I know them. Friend is defined different in Germany. That's why I'm so not sure. I mean, I have no one. Don't be shocked. I did a house building training for 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't count a friend
Maybe
from there.
for me, I had connections with these people.
That what connects you is just that when it's done,
Yeah.
nothing else.
Yeah. That's true, actually. Because it's not that we had like common interests.
Apart from finishing the training and becoming qualified educators, and then you are done.
Yeah.
But then that brings the question, what really makes it difficult to make friends in Germany than the countries we come from? For example, you find yourself that you can be easier a friend of someone from Togo, maybe Benin, than someone who's from Germany, or maybe from Denmark, or maybe from other European countries.
I feel like that these people, where we come from or where I come from, we are free spirits, you know. We are people that we enjoy the moment, you know. Most of the people that I know, at least they are free, they enjoy, you know. Do you know what they call Uganda? They say Ugandans don't get annoyed. Why? Because they are alcoholics. We drink.
But you're not alcoholic like the Germans. The Germans are so alcoholic. They drink a lot of beer.
Yeah, but Ugandans drink spirits. What a Anyways, but so I think that makes the people like maybe free to. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, to simplify, I would say I'm a Ugandan. It's the culture.
Yeah.
What you talked about. In Uganda, you meet someone in a matatu. A matatu is a vehicle that carries 14 people. It's a public vehicle, but it only carries 14 people. So you meet someone in the matatu, you start speaking right away to them. They don't know you, you don't know them, and you speak. And afterwards, they ask you, oh, by the way, where do you come from? Okay, I come from here. Okay. They start, and from there, you can make friends. Yeah, so it's the culture. People in Uganda are open. They open spirit, just talked about open-minded. They will not judge you because of your size, your color, your height. They'll be willing to speak to you. But what I find in Germany, there are a lot of factors that define what is a friend. 1, where do you come from? 2, which race are you? 3, which color are you? 4, do you speak my language? 5, do you work? Are you unemployed?
Yeah.
Did you go to university or didn't you go to university? Are you qualified or you are not qualified? Are you poor or are you rich? In German, all factors combined make it difficult to make friends. Putting that aside, it's also the structure of the system. The German system is really connected to time. That means that you have to spend time to make friends.
Yeah.
How much time do you have in a day to call someone?
I actually love talking on phone. I literally be on when I'm not busy doing something else. I'm talking on my phone.
With who?
People.
Which
friends,
people?
Family. Yeah.
Family, friends,
Yeah.
and those friends that are able to have that time.
Exactly.
How many German persons have you talked to on the phone for over 20 minutes just talking?
We always have to make an appointment.
You see how difficult it can be to make appointment, to make friends.
For me, I feel like for me, I honestly feel like it is a bad thing. I don't want to have a friendship that works on appointments, because if I have a problem and I want to talk to my friend about it, but I have to first to call you, make an appointment with you, for you to talk to me, so that I can tell you what I'm going through. You understand? I think that's why for me it is hard for me to also take these people to call my German friends, because I know that they're going to tell me to first make an appointment because I don't have time right now, But if I call my Ugandan friends, they would drop everything they have. They would drop everything and then they say, okay, now I have time for you. Yeah. Sorry, I did not answer your question. What was your question again?
My question was simple: why is it so? What makes it really hard from here in Germany compared to where we come from? Yeah.
Yeah, you already answered that.
Yeah, I answered it.
Yeah.
That's why I just talked about it, because I just tried to supplement on what you talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I just feel like it's really not reasonable enough, because people they are depressed because they say they don't have friends, but there are so many people who want to be friends with the people, but people resolve to online because let me leave this point. Let me first go to another point that I've just thought about right now.
Yeah, please.
So the other problem we have here in Germany is because people like online. People fear to show their own personalities. People adopt to this. Let's say they have cartoons or they have things that they admire or they adore, so they tend to hide themselves into these characters. That's why they tend to go online. Then they make friends online. I was I like TikTok. I was going through TikTok and I was seeing this girl. She was saying, you can make a cyber friend online. So this is an app, or this is a website where you unmail them.
Like you register there.
To be someone's friend, and then you'll be paid. Like so you just put the themes. There are themes you can talk about. Let's say I want to talk about life, I want to talk about football, I want to talk about food. So you put all that in your profile. And then someone who wants a friend, someone who wants someone to talk to, they will come and pay you, let's say 30 euros for an hour to talk to you.
Okay.
About those things.
So you can make that because you like talking.
I know. I know. Yeah. And then, so people tend to do this, Let's even think about dating. Right now I'm in the phase of looking for my person.
Okay, yeah, you can tell me your story in the phase of dating. Me, I'm a married man.
Yeah.
I'm not yet in the phase of dating. Uh-huh.
Yeah, like you cannot go in the street or somewhere and expect to be complimented, hey, you look beautiful, oh yeah, I like your dress, because they think if they compliment to you about that, you're going to go to the police, and the police will do something to this person. So for me, where I come from, someone is free to tell you how beautiful you are when they find you on the street, which makes the relationships very easy. You find a guy attractive, he finds you attractive, yeah, you start a relationship if it's passing for the both of you. And here you have to first go online, like really online dating to get a guy, and there you're going to write with someone, and someone is going to write to you back, send you pictures of how they looked 10 years ago. You make a date, a first date. A guy comes when he is 10 feet tall, when he is like a giant, yeah, and he sent you a pictures of someone who goes to the gym, of someone who looks like skinny, or someone who has hair.
In your head, you're having a picture of a gymist.
I tell, this is a true story. A guy comes and you're like, who is this?
This happened to you.
Who is this in the
I'm
picture?
sorry.
Yeah, so I feel like, so how is it going to, if dating is also this difficult, if making friends is difficult, people resolve online. People find it easy to go online, talk to people online, rather than people sit down and face each other and talk to each other.
So that's also another factor.
Yeah, it is somehow the culture, it is somehow the factors that you talked about, because if someone doesn't have time, they're going to resolve to their phone for the little free time they have. Then they say, I can go online, I can talk to this person, I can talk to this person.
Yeah, because with the phone, you can get time to be on the phone. For me at work, I can say I'm going to the toilet. I go with my phone and I sit there for 5 minutes, but I'm trying to talk with someone on my phone.
I hope your boss does not listen to this.
I'm unemployed at the moment. I'm self-employed. So
yeah, congratulations. Yeah. Anyway, I find it really really sad that you cannot make a real friend. I was even thinking, maybe I can dress up like one weekend. I dress up, I go to a restaurant. Maybe I will meet my dream guy there. You know what they call a Okwete guy.
To simplify for my listeners who don't understand Luganda, Okwetega is like positioning yourself.
Yeah.
Du bist bereit für was kommt. Du bist da. Du bist bereit. You are ready for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyways, coming back to this friendship thing, it's really hard and difficult to make friends. And also, so many people who come from different countries find it so hard. People even become depressed in the first 6 months of their being here. If they're also themselves, they're not outgoing, if themselves they don't know anyone here, because you try, but then the reaction you get from the people, it's like negative. It's like, hey, I don't want to be your friend. And then you will quit trying, and then you decide to stay in your room, you don't want to go out. So many people really, they end up also like being online because it's the easiest way of getting to know people. And through this all, people are being killed, Some perv is going to say, hey, I want to be a friend online. Then you meet them and then they just abduct you, something like that.
Yeah, but then it's better to get artificial intelligence as your friend, so
I know.
that you can talk to.
I know.
Yeah, that's how far it has gone. You get your AI as your friend, that you talk to them.
That's so sad. Maybe that's why people get even dogs. You can talk to a dog, but you don't talk with a dog. But at least it helps you get your emotions out. You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why even it's popular in the European culture to have dogs. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that interesting. But you know what? I know you have friends. Maybe some of them you have forgotten them. But there are some who listen to our podcast and they are your friends.
Oh, please don't say that. Yes, true. I do have friends. Some people also tell me how the podcasts are and they react to it. They tell me how nice it was. About the stories of the podcast. Thank you so much for listening and for always giving feedback. You are my friends.
Yeah, get that.
I just forgot you.
And at least I know. But you also have a friend that you didn't talk about. But you met a friend you made because of a friend that you met in Uganda.
Friend?
You're not a friend of my mother-in-law.
Of course, she's my mom.
So she's not your friend, at least.
She is. Yeah, you know that mom-daughter relationship? That is the kind of relationship we have.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's nice to know. At least you
but of course, she's my friend. I also talk to her about things that even I don't talk to you about.
It's okay. But you can tell me like, yes, you visit. And even don't say, I'm visiting you guys. I went to mom and you went to mom. And then mom tells us,
Carol was here.
Yeah. Carol told me this and this. Actually, we get to know about you through my mother-in-law. And one time my wife was saying, actually, mom knows more about Carol than we do. So, at least there is your best friend.
Yeah, I would say she is.
Mom-daughter friendship. Yeah, good.
But at least I tell her maybe I'm more. Because we talk, she takes a lot more time than you guys do. She asks me so much.
Can I edit this out?
No.
Okay, I won't edit it out. Yeah. So to summarize it, I want to just say what would you advise someone that really wants to make easier friends here in Germany?
I would say, first of all, don't quit. Don't quit trying to look for friends. Maybe if you are someone who likes being online, you can make a post, hey, I live in this place, I'm looking for friends, There are so many people who are also in your situation, but are scared of coming out, You come out, right? Just write a post if you someone online. Write a post, say, I'm in this place, I'm a girl or I'm a boy, I'm this age, these are my interests. We can meet, maybe go do the kind of sport or the kind of interest you have written in. People will show up. That's for sure. People will always show up. And also the other thing is people also tend to make friends through their hobbies. Let's say you like football. Mostly people who are playing football, they make friends there because they have the same interest, football.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, maybe let's go for a beer after football. Then you get to know each other. Yeah.
Yeah. But also people with the migration background, in German they say people with migration background. Actually, I don't like it so much, because there's a way the German system puts a lot of negative association with it. Yeah, that people don't know the language, people with migration interground, But anyway, I say internationals are really always, if you find it difficult to find friends in Germany, try to network with the international communities. They are open to.
Have you been in Berlin?
I've been in Berlin more than once. What is the problem with Berlin?
But Berlin I like it. You know why?
I don't know.
It is a city where you can make friends so easily. Because there are so many international people there. Almost everyone speaks English. I was in Berlin for I think 2 weeks or something like that. I had so many people, people took my number, So every time I go to Berlin, I see them. Yeah. So people who are in Berlin, please make yourself out there. You're going to get friends.
Yeah. So you go, since you are now in your dating phase, you can go to Berlin and Okwetega and position yourself. Yeah. But anyway, to really conclude this, I can say I have many also friends that I made in Germany, the Germans, but most of them that I made from international tours. Yeah. People from France, people from Germany, people from Nepal, people from Egypt, people from Bangladesh. That also I keep contacting with them. These are my friends. Yeah, that they always, sometimes when they come to Germany, they say, Otako, I'm coming to visit you too. Yeah, you know, from Taiwan, you know, people from Hong Kong, you know. I have friends, internationals. That makes me quite enough. Sometimes I say, if you don't want to be my friend in Marburg, well, I have a friend in Taiwan, I have a friend in Egypt, I have a friend in Hong Kong, I have a friend in France, I have a friend in Netherlands, I have a friend, you know.
You guys, you're so international. But
anyway, that's what I could talk about friends. Yeah. Is there anything we forgot to talk about making friends in Germany?
No, I think we told the people, the listeners, everything.
Yes, so my dear listeners, this was just a conversation that really made us to talk about friends. But I hope you find someone, because you said you are in your dating phase.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, my dear listeners, well, if you are also on dating, just send us a text if you enjoyed this wonderful podcast of Hear My True Story. Go to the description and then definitely say, hey, I want to just get in touch with Carol J. Smith. That's if you are so quick, because the train is moving. The train is going. And when you send that text, I can tell you, well, go to our website and communicate. You'll find. Anyway, anyway, that was it. So, my dear listeners, I want to say bye for now. It has been me, Otako.
And Carol J. Smith.
We are always happy to have you on this wonderful podcast. For those who are listening for the first time, this is Hear My True Story podcast. And for those who have not subscribed, well, subscribe and follow us. They can also follow you on TikTok.
Yes.
I'm not on TikTok. I don't know even how it works. This is how old I am. Yeah.
Carol Kim Smith.
Carol Kim Smith.
Yes.
That's TikTok.
Yes, I think Carol Kim Smith or Carol J. Smith.
You don't know?
No, because I have like 2 names or 3 names, you know, or 4 names. Like either Carol Kim Smith or Carol J. Smith. And also that's how people can get me on Instagram.
Okay.
On Instagram, I'm Carol Kim Smith. And on TikTok, I'm Carol J. Smith.
Well, yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's good. But anyway, I miss you to co-host with me this wonderful podcast. Why don't you come back?
Why are we talking about it online?
Because you don't want to come back. Okay. So, my dear listeners, for that reason, I just want to say bye for now. Till next time.
Bye.
Yeah.
We not only have voices for a podcast, but also faces for YouTube. Don't miss your next episode. Hear My True Story.
Thank you for listening to our podcast, Music by Edwin Matovo, hosted and produced by Otako. Subscribe to our podcast for more stories and visit us on our website, hearmytruestory.com, for more stories. All the links are listed in the show notes of this podcast.